I want to start off by giving all praise to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua.
Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone of GMS. Peace and blessings to the elect. I'm Zakaria,
Brother Yahweh,
from the GMS Dallas camp, and we just wanted to do a side lesson, also about what the main lesson is about. What's the page for the main lesson? GMS Dallas Reincarnated. Might be Reincarnated 3 or something like that, but it's a beautiful lesson talking about those brothers that gave up, those brothers that stopped fighting, and we're going to touch some of those points as well. It's a specific person, and I'm not going to use the brother's Hebrew name. I'll use his government name, Xavier, just so he knows I'm talking exactly about him. There's no confusion. You don't have to call and ask. But what I'm speaking on is about how you acted towards brothers in the truth, towards the truth in general, you know? So go ahead.
This is Proverbs 14 and 14. The backslider in heart shall be filled with his own ways.
Shall be filled in his own ways. So as you backslid, you were filled with your own ways. Your heart was filled with your own ways. I remember there was a time we drove about an hour to Austin to come and pick you up, and you was late, and you come walking around the corner downtown Austin with a guitar on your back. I'm looking at the other brother. We'll do a lesson on the other brother, Justin. But he in the car, we both looking at each other like he got us sitting up here waiting while this nigga doing a show or some shit like that. That's not how you treat the brotherhood. Right? When you know it's camp, you're supposed to be ready to go. But as the precept said, you were filled with your own ways. And you had to do everything on your own time. It was like everything was like fuck the brotherhood. You just gonna do it how you want. Brothers was driving 2-3 hours out of the way to come pick you up. Straight brotherly love. You get in the car with another man's clothes on, another man's shoes on. You still acting like a brother. You still acting like an unruly child. Start over on that precept.
Oh, this is back in Proverbs.
We talking about the same thing they talking about over there.
Proverbs 14 and 14. The backslider in heart shall be filled with his own ways.
That's right.
And a good man shall be satisfied from himself.
A good man shall be satisfied from himself. A good man is going to save himself from those type of thoughts, those type of carnal thoughts, those conceited type of thoughts. A good man ain't going to do that. A good man is going to say, oh, well, when it's time for camp, I'm going to be on time. Brother come to pick me up, I'm going to be ready. You ain't going to have to sit out in front of the house for 15, 20 minutes. After the brothers coming to pick you up, just drove an hour.
That's right.
Yeah. Still, dude, we got to sit there and wait on you 15 minutes. Go ahead with the other ones.
This is at 2 Peter 2 and 20.
So, I mean, in theory, I'm all over it. I'm through with it. But it's beautiful that it's starting to come back up, because you niggas are slipping and sliding all over the comment boards, and people are looking at y'all like y'all might be something. Well, we gonna put these videos out and let these people know that you ain't shit. You ain't shit. And everybody in the camps did everything that they could to help you be a brother. But you did everything that you could do to be an asshole.
Right.
And I mean, excuse my way of putting it, but if it's the truth, it's the truth. Right? Yeah. So as we say these things, we not sitting at the house constantly thinking about you. No. When the spirit jumps up, we're going to speak out. We're going to speak on it.
You're not right.
You're not right. Your heart is full of your own way. I would never do a brother like that. Somebody come, especially somebody that drove an hour to come pick me up, I'm going to be on time. Every time.
Yep. Somebody that cooked for you, man. Invited you to the house, man.
That's right.
You know, you needed a bed. Hey, you had a bed.
Yeah.
All you have really is carnal arguments, man. Where you can point out somebody's fault because you was with us. Yeah, we had faults, man. All of us do. We could go tip and tat all day long, but the point is, bro, you weren't willing to change, bro.
That's right.
Not only were you not, Salaki, not only were you not willing to change, the whole time you sitting up there thinking about your own way, doing things your own way. Watching the Joe Rogan podcast, now you believe in all that weirdo shit. But all that stuff that was in you just manifested itself. So it is what it is. But like I said, as we do these lessons, it ain't like I want you to really understand that we really are past and done with it. But the Spirit brought it up, so we gonna speak on it. And it may be that the Spirit points out each and every man that done that in his own time.
That's right.
And it's your time. It's your time to shine.
Betrayal. It all goes back to betrayal.
Yeah.
That's what our people did to the Messiah, man. That's right.
Yep.
Our people betrayed the Messiah, man. The very one that was there for their benefit had their back. You know, told them the truth. All right, was an example. All right. The very man that did that, they said crucify him. They said give us Barabbas. You know. That's basically a history pattern of our people, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Hey, if you want to go into history, he brought out a great quote, or cliche, and it said it goes by Itu Brutus, speaking about that was Caesar speaking to Brutus for betraying him. Now you brought that out talking about Izor, and then 2 weeks later you did the same thing, bro. That shows what type of man you are. You know what type of man you are. You know.
That's right. You home, the brother home, Isaiah 45:23.
This is 2 Peter 2:20. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord Savior Yahushua Mashiach, they are again entangled therein.
And that's what happened. You got entangled into yourself. You got entangled into your own wants. You didn't fight it off. It all smelled too good. It all looked too good. You come up here, and we being brothers, we ask you to come out with us. You standing in the corner like some badass kid in an elementary school or something. Like you can't talk to people. And then when you do talk to people, you uncomfortable and a weirdo. But you mad at us. We got to come outside the club, consoling you, you crying, all this, that, and the other.
Tripping.
Yeah, we like, man, what's wrong? You act like we flew to outer space and took you to a bar on Jupiter or something. Right? So, but you go down there in Austin in your own element, around your worldly friends, you the man. You the man, but when you with the brothers, you got to be quiet and some kind of weirdo. So as it all happened, we thankful to the Most High that he kicked your ass out. It took a major burden off of us. A major burden off of us. I'm sitting up here having to drive all these different ways to come and scoop you up. Man, the Wadi, how about Shemiel Shine ain't gotta do that shit.
Man, like, what about the stuff that I gave him?
Yeah.
I don't brag on stuff that I do. If I do something for you, I don't even want to hear about it. It just is what it is. But I gave this nigga everything, man. Let's be honest. I gave this nigga everything, bro. Pair of shoes,
Nice shoes.
watches, pants, everything, bro. So this nigga, to get on the video and not even bring that up, well, you know, I don't agree with the doctrine. You know, I don't agree with Great Millstone, but I will say this, those brothers are cool. They took care of us. We used to listen to good music. We had to do, you know, but to be a hoe ass nigga and not even acknowledge, you know, the balance of it all. If you know, hey, you got to be a balanced person, man. You know, but Jake is wicked, man. Our people are, man. Black culture and this way of thinking that Esau has forced has really bugged our people out, man.
Yep.
That's right. It's completely madness. Go ahead. That's right.
Or even outside of that, he received the wisdom and knowledge on how to conduct himself as a man. You know, that stuff you're going to receive in the world. That's right. You can't get how to conduct yourself as a man from a nigga. You know, so you're around a man of the Lord, you know how to conduct yourself, you know. This is back at 2 Peter 2:20. And overcome. The latter, this is 2 Peter 2:20. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior Yahushua Mashiach, they are again entangled therein and overcome.
That's what happened to you. You started having fun with your worldly friends, you got entangled, and you couldn't come back. We, as scheduled, we having camp in Austin. You are like in the world, you are no call, no show. And I recognized it. I saw it. As we sang, we trying to be a brother to see what's going on. The other brothers in the camp were kind of like, damn, is something wrong? I wonder if somebody in his family died. Really concerned, brotherly concern. Like, damn, I hope he all right. I saw it. I saw it. That, like I said, that time we came down there, and you had the guitar on your back, walking down South Congress looking like a fool. I saw it. I saw it right then. But as we do, we have to let the spirit play itself out. We can't jump the gun. We can't jump the gun, and we can't wait too long. We got to do it as the Spirit puts it out there for us. But it just so happened with you just left. You just walked off. So if you're just gonna walk off, we'll walk off. Leave brothers alone. Stay off pages.
That's right.
Right, comments and all that. Don't nobody want your comments, man. Don't nobody want to hear your opinion. It's done. It's over with. So you don't believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Right.
You don't want to understand the truth. The truth is gone. The truth ain't right. All this, that, and the other. Well, that's cool. But as the scriptures say, every knee shall bow. Get that precept for me, Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 45. Isaiah chapter 45 and 23. I have sworn by myself, the word is going out of my mouth in righteousness and shall not return, that unto me, all right, every tongue, all right, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall swear.
Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall swear. So yeah, you can walk around listening to them Joe Rogan podcasts, listen to all them weirdo dudes speak, but there's gonna come a time when you gonna recognize the truth.
You go recognize the
period, point blank.
He's gonna be frightened. What the Lord is gonna do to these guys, he's gonna frighten them to a point of wow. They're gonna lose their mind, man.
He's doing it now.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Watch.
If you were so confident in what you believe in, then why'd you come back?
That's right. Why are you here? Right, why are you around?
That just shows that you're not confident. You see the prophecies that are going on.
That's right.
You're trying to make it, you're trying to rationalize your life. Don't take your anger out on us, bro. We didn't do anything to you. That's something you gonna have to figure out, bro.
That's right. We were brothers to you. We supped with you. We went over the scriptures with you. You quit, so quit. Go and enjoy your life. Why are you coming back poking and prodding? Go enjoy your life. If you would have did that, you wouldn't be getting these videos made about you, getting your business put out there. But you being a backbiter, so we gonna address it. Period, point blank.
I mean, that tells you what kind of man you're dealing with. He could have just left. You know, if he didn't agree with the doctrines and everything that's going on, he could have just left. But instead, he want to leave and then talk shit about the people that did things for him. You know, that's just being a selfish, ungrateful nigga.
And let that be a lesson to those that are out here on these comment boards. Just because a nigga out here saying something online, that don't mean they right. You shouldn't just listen to a man. Even them that are coming up against Great Millstone, they gonna jump on that bandwagon. Even those niggas are whack. So you may hate Great Millstone, but what about the truth? Are we telling the truth or not? You may not like us, but are we telling the truth? Or you gonna jump on the man's side just because he don't like us? You cats out there, you really gotta answer. You're gonna have to answer for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may not like me personally, but what about the truth? Are we standing on the side of the truth?
The latter end is worse. The latter end is worse with them than the beginning.
And that's exactly how it's gonna be. Whether you believe it or not, whether you don't want to accept it or not, or whatever, it's still gonna punch your ass right in the face when it's time. Period, point blank. You ain't gonna weasel out of it. You ain't gonna try to pretend like you've been down the whole time. None of that. It's gonna hit your ass right in the face, just like it should.
For it had been better for them to not know the way of righteousness.
That's right. The way you live, it would have been better for you to have never even come into the truth. It'd have been better for you. They used to always tell that story about how Dion picked him up at the bus station or something.
Oh yeah.
It'd have been better for you to just say, nah, I'm good, I'm gonna go back home. But you want to get in the car, so here you are. It cursed out on video. Simultaneously. 2 videos going at the same time. Getting on your ass.
Then, after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them.
So you turned it and went into, you don't even know what you into. You just into something. As long as it ain't the truth, or as long as it ain't Great Millstone, I'm glad.
Satanism. He believes in Satanism. Ultimately. Really, it's just do whatever you feel is right.
Come.
And you use all these fancy words like Joe Rogan like to use, subjectism and all that bullshit. Really, you're just saying look, do what the fuck you want to do. Which is Satanism. Do what the fuck you want to do.
Living like a beast.
That's what you want to do. You want to live according to the flesh.
That's right. You walking back into a world where they accept Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, he doesn't have a problem with it. That was one of his arguments. Gay people should be able to love and be happy.
Because they love somebody.
Yeah. You need to be kicked in the back of your fucking head like Anderson Silva or somebody.
Shit. You walking into a world where the so-called black woman is just wild as hell, but you accepting it. You're not standing up for nothing. You letting all sin just be sin. You sowing wickedness. You sowing rebellion. So what do you think you're gonna reap? In the end, you're gonna pay for all of that. And this is just one person. This applies to that nigga Justin. It applies to just on down the line. We could do videos on down the line. When cats had acted like that.
Well, this is back in 2 Peter 2 and 22. But it is happened unto them according to the true proverb. The dog is turned to his own vomit again. And the soul that was washed to her wallowing in the mire.
That's right. When you weren't in the truth, you were wallowing in that it's okay to be gay. It's okay to be a transsexual. It's okay to be a lesbian. You were wallowing there, but the Lord brought you out of that, gave you understanding. But your dumb ass want to jump right back into the mess, right back into the pigsty, and then looking at the people that are clean like they crazy. But we not gonna jump into the pigsty, Lord willing. We gonna, Most High willing, Yahweh Shem Yahweh willing, we gonna hold on to this truth and watch you take that major fall in the end.
This is Hebrews 10 and 38. Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him.
The Most High, Yahweh will have no pleasure in you. Because you drew back, you out of there. So what you mad at me for? You the one having fun, playing on stage and all that. What you poking at the men of the Lord for? What you poking at the truth for? You got it all, go ahead and live your life.
But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe.
That's right.
The saving of the soul.
We believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. We have faith in that. And we not gonna walk back out into the world holding hands with Caitlyn Jenner or Bruce Jenner. Fuck that, Bruce Jenner.
Walking down the street with a nigga that's
Walking down the street with the black woman with the panties on.
Right.
That's a lot.
Hey, the Lord opened up your mind to the end of wickedness, man. He opened up your mind. You understood that there would be a day where there wouldn't be polluted water, polluted air. Pedophiles wouldn't run free. You said that before, and then you turned your back on it. You're the devil.
because you wanted to be happy.
Yeah, because you wanted to be happy.
You wanted to fulfill those the flesh. This right here.
Esau's blessing was all acquired. I mean, the way that carnality. That's what this whole setup is about, man.
If you look up that word carnality, it talks about the animal aspect of a person. Man.
Right. Well, that's why when you read in Peter's and in Jude, you notice the trend of Jake being called brute beast.
Yeah.
Meaning that was something that they called Jake. That was without the laws. Even Yahushua, without a dogs, Ezekiel creeping things, Cornelius creeping things. Jake without the laws were looked at as wild beast creatures. You know?
That's right.
Hey, you had mentioned something about people being destroyed. Is it okay for me to read up for you? This is Hebrews 10 and 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Guys, hey man. Now let's go back and read what the brother had called this. Hebrews 10 and 38. Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But if you read up, it tells you it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the Most High. So by you falling out, man, the Most High is going to get with you, man.
That's right.
The Most High is going to do terrible things to you. And you know it.
I used to, when we was down in Austin, I used to ask before every camp, hey, if you was by yourself, what would you do? If I wasn't here, what would you do?